For 10 long years, the mighty city of Troy stood against the armies of Greece. Its great walls had become legendary across the ancient world. Beyond the shores waited the endless armies of Greece. Year after year, the war consumed both kingdoms. Among the Greek kings stood the cunning warrior Odysseus. While others dreamed only of victory, Odysseus searched for an end to the war itself. Inside the city, life continued beneath the shadow of war. After 10 years of bloodshed, both sides had grown weary,
until the gods will it. Fire reminds me of home,
and within the silence of the night,
binds me here.
a dangerous idea began to form.
The hour is upon us. The plan must be flawless.
A plan that would forever change the fate of Troy.
Must be immense to breach their walls. It will be done for victory.
The war for Troy had consumed an entire generation. Again and again, the Greeks failed to breach the mighty city.
Hold the line! Defend Troy! Forward! Take
And the defenders of Troy refused to surrender.
Shields up! Press on!
Year after year, the cost of war grew heavier. But Odysseus understood that strength alone would never conquer Troy.
My brothers, the time for war is upon us. Our forces
Among
are
the
ready.
Greek
We must strike
leaders,
at dawn. The omens are great. We
desperation
risk
slowly
everything.
replaced hope.
Hesitation is defeat. We march at first light.
Yet within the silence of the night, Odysseus continued to think. A dangerous idea was beginning to take shape.
The craftsmen work in secret.
Far from the eyes of Troy,
Beams are almost ready.
the Greeks began building something extraordinary.
Good. We march at dawn.
Something that would soon decide the fate of an empire. At last, the great wooden horse was complete.
Warriors, the hour is come. Tonight, we breach their walls.
Only a
You
chosen
hide
few
within
knew
the
the true purpose of the horse.
Odysseus, trust the plan. We will be victorious.
Before sunrise, the Greek fleet appeared to abandon the war.
The Greeks have gone! The siege is over!
And for the first time in 10 years,
And they left the horse.
the people of Troy believed the war was over.
Open the gate! Look! The Greeks have left.
But waiting beyond the gates stood a mysterious offering from the Greeks.
We must inspect it closely.
Behold its size, a wonder of craftsmanship.
Some saw it as a
Perfect.
symbol
I
of
sense a trap
victory.
within.
Others
gift
warned
from
of
the gods.
danger.
No, it is our doom.
And against all warnings, the horse was brought into the city.
Behold the mighty horse, glory to Troy.
That night, the city of Troy celebrated the end of the war. But hidden within the wooden beast, Greek warriors waited in silence. And as Troy slept peacefully, its final night had already begun. As midnight descended upon Troy, the city slept in peace. Then from within the wooden horse,
Move silently.
the Greek warriors emerged.
Troy.
Led by Odysseus, they moved silently through the sleeping city.
The gates of Troy
And
open
before
for the
dawn,
conquerors.
the gates of Troy were opened from within.
Greece into history. For the glory of Greece.
The armies of Greece had returned.
Hold the line for Troy.
The city is lost!
Soon the great city was consumed by fire.
This way.
My family, help us! The city burns, we must flee!
To the gates. Protect the
Panic
people.
spread through the streets of Troy.
Stay together. Move.
Help us!
The mighty walls that had resisted for 10 years began to fall. And as Troy burned, Odysseus watched the end of a civilization.
The gods have abandoned us.
The walls are
After 10
falling.
years of war,
Fight on.
Troy had finally fallen.
It's too late! We must flee!
The temples are falling. Run for your lives.
The sacred temples of Troy vanished beneath the fire.
Stay together.
Help us, the smoke!
The temples are falling. We must go.
Across the city,
Baby, hold on!
families desperately
This way.
searched for
Stay
escape.
close. The palace burns. We must flee.
The city
Even the mighty palace of Troy could not survive the night.
them!
This way to the gates.
The streets that once celebrated victory were now filled with ashes. Odysseus had won the war, but victory carried its own sorrow.
Troy falls.
The great city that had stood for centuries was disappearing before dawn.
The city burns. Run.
Only a few survivors escaped into the darkness
Don't
beyond the
stop.
city.
We must escape!
The darkness will hide us.
And with the fall of Troy, an ancient kingdom came to an end. But for Odysseus, the journey home had only just begun. As dawn rose over the ruins of Troy, the world had changed forever. By morning, the once great city of Troy had become ruins. The songs of the city had fallen silent. The armies of Greece prepared at last to return home. But deep within his heart, Odysseus sensed that his trials were not over. And so the Greek fleet departed from the ashes of Troy. Ahead of them waited the endless sea. And beyond the horizon, new dangers were already awakening. For Odysseus, the true journey was only beginning. And high above the mortal world, the gods were watching. This was not the end of the story. It was the beginning of the Odyssey.